seul dans ses inubiscuités. Toujours la vérité et se marre.
Gentil et très intelligent. Viendrait.
Hey everyone, in this video we're going to take a behind the scenes look at how you can create a cool looking scene like this in just minutes using a combination of Reallusion's 2D and 3D tools along with some additional tweaks in After Effects. To get started, we're going to want to have our scene put together in iClone. You can buy a lot of assets like this together in the content store, but you can also find a lot of free models on the internet and import them into iClone, or else even create your own assets from scratch. Now a quick tip for organizing your scene. In a small room like this, it's always a good idea to have your walls as separate props, so you can move them and hide them as you need to. You can see here how the set walls can be independently hidden and moved. The next thing to do in this scene is to add a few lights so we can see things. In this case, we can create a point light from the Create menu at the top. Point lights are generally used for ambience as they don't cast a shadow. You can also tweak the various values such as the color, range, and intensity as well. Once you have all of your values set, you can also hold the Control key, then click and drag in order to create an exact duplicate light with the same values. Each point light can be placed at different points in the room to provide different effects. To simulate soft blue light coming in from the window, we can change the color of the point light in that spot. Next, let's create a plane to use for the TV screen. Once we have it all resized properly, we can duplicate it using the same Control click and drag technique. We're going to use the second plane for our character who will jump out of the screen. Let's just load in a static texture into our base color channel, and then to brighten it up we can pump up the self-illumination parameter, after which you'll see it begin to glow. We can further enhance the glow effect by adding in a glow map as well. Alright, let's move on to import our sleeping character, which we've created in Character Creator 3. We can use the W and E hotkeys to change his transform position so he's lying on the bed in a T-pose. And then, use the Edit Motion Layer tool to further tweak and adjust the individual parts of the body. For our next step, we're going to import our 2D animated character from Cartoon Animator and have him jump out of our TV screen. Let's start by loading up the Motion Link plugin that allows us to stream animation directly from iClone to Cartoon Animator. Let's add our dummy character to apply the animation to, and then activate the link. You can learn more about this process by checking out the more detailed tutorials on Motion Live from our Cartoon Animator 4 learning page. Now let's head over to Cartoon Animator 4 where we can add our character to the scene. Then open up our Motion Live plugin and select the Motion Link as the motion data source. Once this is done, then all of the animation we apply to our dummy character in iClone will be streamed directly over to our character in Cartoon Animator. Once we apply these jump up and jump down motions, we can then head over to Cartoon Animator once again and tweak the angle to change the orientation of the character. This is a really unique way that you can apply 3D motions to your 2D characters and get a variety of different results for different scenarios. Once we're satisfied with the animation, we can then send the transparent character animation directly to After Effects using the After Effects plugin. We can choose a transparent PNG image sequence if we want, but we also have the option to export via a transparent MOV video as well. In After Effects, we can then import the entire project to our After Effects timeline by using the Cartoon Animator to After Effects script. Alternatively, we can also just import the single transparent MOV video directly. If we move our MOV layer slightly to the side, we can see that the quality of both methods of import are identical. In After Effects, we can apply all sorts of different visual effects to give our main magician actor a more digital appearance, like he's coming directly out of a TV. This particular effect you see right here creates a sort of TV signal distortion effect on each layer we apply it to. Once we're happy with the results in After Effects, Then we can export the composition as an image sequence, making sure to select RGB and alpha channels to get the transparency data. To keep your video sizes even smaller to save on resources, you can take the entire thing into popVideo as well, where you're then able to crop out the unneeded parts of the video to make it smaller in size. Make sure you have the project length assigned correctly to the length of the animation, and then you can export to popVideo format, which also contains transparency data and is fully supported in iClone. Once that's done, back in iClone we can then apply that popVideo file to the diffuse channel of our second plane. Again, we can pump up the self-illumination value, as well as add in another glow map in order to brighten it up and also give it a sort of eerie glowing TV effect. The next step is to position that layer further back so it looks like it's being played on the actual TV. The animation on that layer will begin as soon as we play back in our scene, so we need to make sure we animate the position slightly to make it appear as though he's jumping out of the TV. This can be done by going further down the timeline and changing the position of the character. Here's the complete render. You'll notice that due to global illumination, our character will create a new glow on the outside of the TV when he jumps out, due to the glow map that we applied to him in the previous step. This creates some more realistic lighting. The ability to bring 2D objects into our 3D environment and manipulate them like props opens the door to many unique and creative possibilities for compositing and combining multiple formats in the same project. By using the techniques shown in this video, you can quickly and easily create visually stunning results in your project like this. The possibilities are endless when you have the ability to utilize the power of great tools from iClone to After Effects, thanks to all the new plugins. Thanks for watching everyone. Hopefully this video helped get your creative juices flowing. I'll see you in the next one.